It's me, HF507, here with another video. This is my second take of this, so hopefully I'll be able to get through it this time. So first off, I want to say I hope you guys have watched my gaming setup video. It's really cool. If you haven't, go check it out. Visit my channel. It'll be my most recent video before this. And it's about all the different ways I game in my household. And coming up in maybe 2 or 3 days, as soon as I can get it out, I'm still editing and stuff like that. It's going to be a vlog, a Halo 4 release day vlog, and that's all the stuff I did on November 6th, 2012, the day Halo 4, the legendary, freaking awesome game, undefeated by anything ever known to man as far as gaming goes. Alrighty, so coming in, today, we're going to have a top 5 showdown of what is, in my opinion, the top 5 games available right now for the Xbox 360, and right now being November 8th, by the time you see it, obviously. But November 8th, it's November 7th, I guess, okay, whatever. November 7th, 2012. Yeah, so I'll start off with number 5. So number 5 is The Elder Scrolls V Skyrim. First off, I just want to say this is an amazing game, but it does have its flaws. The primary one being that it's a completely single-player only game. The only thing you'd need Xbox Live for is if you wanted to download Dawnguard. I don't play very much Skyrim. I find it extremely boring and just really slow-paced. But why does this come in? Why does this come in at number 5? It's a huge game and it's a beautiful game. Every leaf has a detail. Every drop of water looks detailed. Everything is just magnificent in this game and absolutely just astounding. Also, it's a huge game. I mean, it's taking place on an entire continent. I think it's, sorry, let me just see. I don't know what's it called? Maybe, Tamriel? I'm not sure. I don't really, excuse me. I don't really follow the Elder Scrolls, very much, but, I guess it's Tamriel that they're fighting in. And it's just a huge game. You can play for thousands of hours and not even come close to halfway finishing this game. It's a great, great game, and there's endless possibilities of what you could do, what you can see, and what can you accomplish. So it's a great game. Definitely one to buy. I think the price has lowered because it's a pretty old game now, but Skyrim, definitely one to pick. Coming in at number 4, and I was hesitant to put this in, but I decided it has earned a little spot in my heart. It's Borderlands 2, not 1. I hate Borderlands 1. I'm not sure what about that game. What about that game just makes me hate it, but I just hate Borderlands 1, which is why Borderlands 2 is 10 times better. Basically, in 2 words, shoot and loot. I'll take it out of its little sleeve if you're wondering. It's just a really fun co-op game, especially if you have a bunch of friends online. But that's its one crucial flaw. If you don't have friends, or in real life, and if you don't have friends on Xbox Live, now I'm very lucky, I do. This game is just sad. It's just boring. It's plain. It's countless hours of shooting people in the face and seeing what they drop. However, when you add in co-op and multiplayer, with people, random people over Xbox Live, or even, your best friends in real life, this turns into a very, very fun game, and definitely one that will, not lose its replayability for a very long time. However, my one gripe about this is the campaign. For a campaign and co-op only game, I was expecting this to have, maybe somewhere around half the campaign of Skyrim. This is about 1/28th, 1/64th, a very short campaign. I was able to beat this game in about 2 days, and I only played for about, I'm not sure, it was a weekend. I mean, I didn't even play 24 hours each day. It is a super short game, and definitely one that you can get through very quick if you're trying to rush through. So overall, it's a great game with friends, but alone, it's just not worth being a number one spot. Coming in at number 3, this was my number 1 game for a very long time, Battlefield 3. A lot of haters are going to start commenting, leaving trolls and stuff, and just being overall douchebags or douche canoes. This is the pinnacle of online first-person shooters. If you want a realistic, immersive, just overall amazing, like, pee yourself as soon as you turn on your Xbox, this is the game for you. It's Battlefield 3. It's an old game, but definitely a game I will never stop playing. I cannot find one thing wrong about this game. I mean, some people say, yeah, there's suicidal jeeps. In real life war, you can have suicide guys. You can have guys in jets going kamikaze. Haven't you heard of World War II? I mean, this game is, it's awesome. The graphics are 20 million times better, 20 million times better than MW3. Almost comparable to Halo 4, not quite the graphics of Halo 4, but definitely right on par. It's a great game if you want a first-person, immersive, realistic experience of what American troops go through and Russian troops go through as well. It's great. This is probably the most immersive. Really quick, I don't want to make this like a 10-minute thing just about Battlefield, but really quick, think about it. In Call of Duty, all you have is sort of like a 2D war, right? You'll have guys on foot shooting each other, and then you have guys, maybe 1 or 2 guys in like an Osprey gunner or something, right? It's 2D, right? Battlefield 3 is like 20D. I don't know if that's even possible, but it's amazing. You have guys on foot at the same, duking it out, head on, sorry, not duking it out, whatever, okay. You have 2 guys head on head duking it out, right? Fighting maybe a sniper versus a engineer. You know, he's lobbing rockets, he's shooting pot shots, trying to get a headshot, right? Then then driving by is a guy in a quad bike, followed by guys in the Jeep, and they're having a whole high-speed chase and everything. And as this is all happening, overhead there's a helicopter, raiding one of the bases. There's jets having a dogfight. It's just a crazy, awesome experience, and you really feel like you're put into combat, and then you have to strategize with your teammates and come out on top. If you don't have friends, again, this game is going to suck for you because it's all about skill, it's all about teamwork, and it's all about communication. Coming in at number 2, I was again hesitant to put this on, but I love this game. Assassin's Creed 3. It was released, I think, October 31st or November 1st. I think it's November 1st. This game is breathtaking. The graphics in it are just beautiful, especially for a third-person game. You usually don't get great graphics in a third-person. I mean, something like Uncharted, I think it was Uncharted 3, had amazing graphics. I don't have a PS3, so, of course that's a problem. Assassin's Creed 3, great. Why do I like it? The campaign, I know a lot of guys are into, freaking, crazy, one-on-one campaign stuff. They'll spend days and days non-stop campaign. I don't like the story in Assassin's Creed. I think it's very sort of, not cliche, but just very predictable, very, the fact that you're in a teleporter, you go back in time and you play as your grandpa, I don't find that very, very fun or entertaining. Why did I put this at number 3 if I don't like it? Number 2 if I don't like it, the multiplayer. It's completely a unique multiplayer experience. If you played Brotherhood and Revelations, it's like that, but 10 times better. All the bugs have been removed. All the weird, stupid stuff that made you want to rage has been removed. It's great, and it's a great addition to any Assassin's Creed lover. I only play it for multiplayer as I told you, I don't like the campaign, but definitely a unique game and one that should be on every person's checklist. And the moment you've all been waiting for, the number 1 game on Xbox, in my opinion, at this time, November 7th, 2012. It's Halo 4. This goes without saying. You guys probably already knew what would be the number 1. but honestly, it deserves it. It is the single best game that I've probably ever played in my entire gaming, I guess you could say, career. It is just utterly astounding. It'll amaze you in all ways. The campaign has never been, no campaign I've ever played has ever had this much mythology, folklore, and background history about the Halo franchise. And that's why I think a lot of people like Halo. Just the cool aliens, the cool storyline. What are the Forerunners? Are they really those weird alien gods? Did they create the Spartans? Who created the Spartans? That's all revealed in Halo 4. I don't want to give any spoilers, but it's a person. Anyways, Halo 4 number 1 goes without saying. I could spend days talking about this game, about what's good about it and the one flaw that I could see, and it's a really stupid petty flaw, and that is that when you first start up the game, you have to go through like this 20-minute like installation thing, so it installs the content onto your Xbox, so like your multiplayer loading times would be slower, and that's even a benefit. But I mean, the first time you log in, it will take about 20 minutes to update. That's the only flaw. I've played somewhat, I played Halo 4 a bit, and I have to say it's the best game I've ever played. No, not just because it's new. Everything about this game is just good. The gunplay is really solid, which is what we're all used to. And the one thing I'm sorry, Halo fanboys, but the one thing I hated about Halo was that everyone had a freaking bad piece of junk assault rifle or a DMR, which I also hate, but in this game it's amazing. Trust me, use it. And it's really cheap. I think it's like one SR point. But anyways, and then you'd have to like have a full-out struggle just so you could get a weapon to kill someone else with. That's what I hate about Halo. It was always like this weird scavenger mode where, oh, I have to get the plasma, otherwise I'm completely screwed, right? With Halo 4, loadout. So say, oh, I want to be a sniper. You can spawn in. Well, okay. I'm going to go ahead and say something. Power weapons, rocket launchers, sniper rifles, huge automatic weapons, anything that can destroy a person, very effective, like a sniper, one-hit kill. Those cannot be primaries. Primaries are all the assault rifles. I think there's a few shotguns and SMGs, but mostly power weapons are completely taken out of the equation. Those you have to still fight for, which I like. I like that about Halo. However, the cool thing is you can customize your I guess you could say kill streak. It's like an ordnance drop. You can do all that stuff. Look, I'm even wearing a hat, Halo 4 hat. It's a great game. Definitely, if you have an Xbox, get it. If you don't have an Xbox, you suck. Because Xbox is 10 times better than PS3. PC is only good for, huge server games like Battlefield. If you want to play Halo, you need an Xbox, and that is why Xbox is number 1. Halo 4 is by far the best Halo in the series so far, in my opinion. And with that, I'm going to go ahead and conclude this video. Halo 4, if you don't have it, you should get it, because it is the best game on Xbox right now. With that, it's been me, Jeff507 here, signing off.